Oh, well, hello there, Airsoft friends, and welcome to this video today, where today I have got some very interesting chest-related things for us to look at. But it's not rude and naughty, so get those dirty things out of your brains. It's actually a new modular chest rig by our good friends over at Novritsch. So thank you very much, Mr. Novritsch people, for sending these things over to me. I really appreciate it. And also, as many of you already know, I do some freelance work with Novritsch where I manage content creators for them. But all of the opinions in this video are of my own. As you can see, I've got a plethora of cool things on my table here, and also I have some stuff which isn't actually on the table, which I'm going to be showing you as well, because these chest rigs can be used in multiple ways. But before we get into that, big thank you to all of my patrons. Thank you for watching the channel, for being a Patreon and helping out and supporting and things like that. I really do appreciate each and every one of you, and also, of course, thank you for watching the video, all of my lovely watchery viewery people, and also my subscribers. And if you're not subscribed yet, please do subscribe to the channel, because I greatly appreciate it. And YouTube just generally seems to be not liking me at the minute, at all. Like, I did a live stream the other day to try and, you know, entertain and inform, and it just got taken down and nuked into oblivion. And my videos don't seem to be getting lots of views at the minute, and I think that YouTube is just really not, really not liking me at the moment. So if you could share this video or other videos that you like and that you watch on my channel, then I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, if you do watch the channel but you're not subscribed, please do hit that big subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Anyway, that being said, thank you for supporting the channel, genuinely, thank you very much. We have got a selection of new Novritsch things, and they're for your chest. They go on here. They're not protecty things, although they do protect you as well, but it's more about carrying things to make your airsoft life a little bit easier and a little bit more enjoyable. So let's crack into it, shall we? So this is their brand new modular chest rig. And the one I'm opening up is in their classic green, like OD green, Ranger green, and it looks very pretty, I must say. I mean, this is the front of it here. As you can see, we have got some nice molly. Let me get my focus in there. We've got some nice molly on the front there, so if you want to mount some patches or pouches, accessories or anything like that, you can do. It's also Velcro-y too, so you could put patches on there. Do I have a patch to hand? Do I have a patch to hand? Oh, I've got a patch over there. There we go. Boom. Oh, there we go. Pacha! There we go. So there's a patch there. Pacha! As you can see, sticks very well. Pacha! Boom! There you go. So that sticks on the front there. So you've got Velcro on the front. Put some pouches on the front if you want to there. This is all laser cut as well, so it's very dapper. Looks quite nice. And also on the side, you've got some more molly. So you've got molly there, and you've got molly there. So you've got space if you wanted to mount like a pistol or an SMG mag holder, something like that, on the sides of the rig, which is quite handy really, because if you're running it like this, then you could have like extra little maggie things on the side there, which is quite cool. I like that. It's also got padding on the back. If I come back to here, we've got padding on the back here too, so when it's against you, you've got nice padding, so hopefully it'll be nice and comfortable. It's got similar padding as well up on these overarmy bits here too, and also this little back protector bit, which is in the shape of a heart or a fox head. Yeah, one of those things. Pick your poison, whichever one you think it looks more like. And this back panel looks like it's Velcro too. So we can, oh, that's so loud. We can take that bit off, and we've got Velcro on the back here. Looks like the straps are Velcroed on too. So it's really easy to remove them if we wanted to, or I guess it's more actually removing the clip if we want to remove the clip and not have the clip on there. And I imagine that's going to be for using it in a very certain specific way, which we're going to get into a little bit later on in this video. So we've got a back panel which is removable. We'll put that back on there for now. We've got these overarmy bits here, and there's elastic on there too, so that should make it quite comfortable. And also on these little army bits here too, we've still got some more molly laser cut into them as well, so we can mount even more things on these top kind of bits, which will go here on your body when you put it on. Now, coming around the back of it, we've got some D-rings, a bit more small bit of elasticing there, and then we've got these kind of strappy bits here. And what these strappy bits here are for is actually storing up these extra bits of cloth, of cloth. I don't know what the technical term is for that, but these bits here kind of like come here, you stack it up like that, and then you can wrap that around it, and then that keeps it stored nice and neatly, which is good, because I've had other kind of like small chest rigs in the past which don't have that, and you just kind of like dangle them around, and you don't really want to cut it and melt it to seal it, just in case you want that extra length or something later on. But hey, it's nice here that they've incorporated this thing as a way to store the excess without it getting in the way. So yeah, I like that. That's a positive. That's a good thing. And then looking at the bottom bit, so we've got, this is the tiny top straps. These clip in to the top on the pouchy thing like this, and then we've also got this bottom strap here which has lots of elastic, which is good. Hopefully that will make it quite comfortable wearing it. More of these little extra jangly like holder clippy things, and then they clip in to the bottom like that, which should hopefully keep it nice and secure when it's on your person. So that looks like it. Actually, let's look at what storage have we got in here. So there's Velcro on both sides of this. There's two pouches. There's a front one here and there's a back one here, and there's Velcro all on the inside of that. And you may be thinking, why is that there? Why is there Velcro on the inside of this thing? I'm so curious. And don't worry, I'm going to tell you why. Essentially, you can get inserts for this little modular chest rig type thing. So I've got three here. I've got the SMG one, I've got the M4 one, and I've got the DMR one, because there's three different types of inserts, and you can pretty much hold any type of magazine in them using whatever inserts that you want to. Quickly, in terms of money, this thing at the minute, this is 45 euros. So I guess that's about, what, 41 pounds, I think. No, not even that. 38 pounds, I think, in our English money. These are 7 euros a piece. So again, that's like 6 pounds, something like that. And then we've got this little adapter plate, which we're going to go into a bit more detail on a little bit later on, which is only 5 euros. So that's like not even, that's like £4. £4.20, something like that. But we'll get into that a little bit later on, because we need that when we're going to start playing around with this with our plate carrier. Oh baby, yes, we're going to put it on our plate carrier. Isn't that crazy? So for now though, let's have a little look at this. So we've got three different types of inserts. When you do, or if you do want to pick up one of these little modular chest rigs, you do have to select at least one insert as well at the time of purchase. So that means the minimum price you'll be spending on this little cheeky little modular chest rig setup is 52 euros, but that means you get the chest rig and you get one set of pouch inserts. But I feel like you're probably going to buy like at least two sets of pouch inserts, because otherwise you're not using like some of this up. You're missing out on the front one. And quite coolly as well, they are doing future support with this chest rig setup too. For example, they've got a zippy insert coming as well, so you'll be able to just like kind of put a zip on here and put things in there, so it'd be more of a general admin pouch as opposed to something for holding specific types of magazines. And they've got another one, they've got a front flap type thing as well, so I think that's just going to kind of like Velcro on the front there and give you a little front Velcro flap, so you can get like another pouch on there too. So potentially you'll be able to have three things on here in total, not just two little storagey holdy type things. But let's have a little look at these inserts, shall we? So we've got the SMG one, which holds 5 magazines, 5 whole magazines. Then we've got the M4 one here, which holds 3 magazines, and then we've got the DMR one as well, which also holds 3 magazines. So I guess these two are just slightly differently sized in order to hold the magazines, because, oh yeah, if you look at that one there, I guess the M4 one or the DMR one magazines are like thicker, fatter, and that means that they need to be a different size in order for you to be able to get them in. Yeah, I imagine this is the DMR one, because once you've got the magazines in there, that's going to stretch it out, and then yeah, it's going to kind of like stick it a little bit more wider. So that's good. Do I have a load of M4 mags to spare? I probably should have prepped this beforehand. I'm fairly certain I do have a load of M4 mags around the place. So let me take the M4 mag. I actually do have 2 of those. 2 of those DMR M4. Here we go. Let's put both sets of these M4 mag inserts in here and see what it looks like. Oh no, the M4 mag one is the shorter one. There we go. Oh, I suppose that makes sense, because DMR mags are going to be bigger. So let's put these in, shall we? Ooh, oh my days. So let's go M4 mag. Shall I put the M4 mags in these first, or shall I just slide them in? Let's try just sliding them in on their own first of all and see what we do. It's important to note as well, on these inserts you get these little pull tabby bits, so when your magazines are in, these little pull tabs will go on the top of your magazines and hold them in place, so it should be nice and secure. Me personally, I'm not a fan of this kind of like pull tab design, because I just want to put my mags in and out. So actually, if you check out Project Airsoft, they do little insert things where you can put them inside things like this, not just this one, but things like this, and then that actually kind of like clamps your mags down, and then you don't need to use these little top things anyway. So yeah, check them out. It's very cool, very handy. If I slide this in, and it only actually goes in near the top too. Like, you don't have to slide it all the way down inside the rig setup. So I'm going to leave mine near the surface just to make it a bit easier to access everything. And now I'm going to squidge this down. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. I'm going to squidge this down so it velcros it on both sides, and now I should be able to store some M4 magazines in there. And look at that, just like that, I do have a few in my drawer to hand. What have I got? I've got 2 Nov ones, and I've got a G&G one as well. So let's see how these fit inside. Hopefully they fit in quite snugly and quite nice. Oh, look at that, it's actually, that is a nice little snug little fit. Look at that, that is actually really nice. Let me put them a little, the little thingy sticking out there. There we go. That is 3 M4 mags in. Let's use these little strappy things as well. Oh, I can modify them too to get them to be the right length, so they can be nice and snugly and tight on there. So that could just go like that. I can tie that off down there, and then when I want to get a mag out, I just push that, pull the mag like this, and then when I want to put it back in there, line it all up, push it in, and then that's it back in there like that. That is pretty darn snazzy. And with that, what that does mean actually, if I did 2 M4 magazine inserts on there, that means I'll be able to hold 6 M4 mags in total in this little chest rig pouchy thing, which is pretty darn snazzy. And there is actually also, if I get this one here, this is the Novritsch 220 round mid-cap mag, and I've been using these in my M4s recently, and I must say that they're pretty darn good. I was using an Aries 140 round magazine, which was like a clear mag, but I've kind of swapped over to using this one more, just because it's got a higher capacity. It's pretty cost effective too. I think these are only like 28 euros per mag, and the BB to cost amount is pretty cost effective compared to, as well, if you look at the PTS mags, I think they're like, what, 35 to 40 euros, pounds for those. So yeah, these are pretty cheap. You don't get like the status bar on the side to let you know how many BBs you've got left, but with 220 BBs, you're pretty much always going to have some BBs in the mag, which is cool. And yeah, like getting it in here, put it to the side, get it in there, that actually goes in easier than I was expecting it to, and it does hold it quite snugly. I'm going to sack these off right now, actually. I'm sorry, Dag. I know Dag's going to be watching this, and he's going to be like, Shoe, why are you taking off those things which I specifically designed this chest rig to use? And the reason is because I'm just personally not a fan of them, and I need to give the options to viewers so they can see if they want to do that for themselves. But look at that, there we go, boom. So that's without the strappy thing. That goes in a lot easier than I thought it would, because sometimes with these kind of things, they're a little bit trickier to get them in and out because there's no hard thing at the top, like making it like a clamshell, but that does go in and out pretty darn easy. That's cool. Actually, I've just had a brain thought. In that, which one is it? Which is the other M4 one? This is the other M4 one, because on the top, if you put them in like this way, then you've got these on the top. But what if I was to put it in this way? Because then that means I don't have these things in there, but I can still use it. But then maybe the ease of getting the mag in is aided by these little tabs. Let's put this one in upside down just to see if that actually does give me the kind of performance-y type thing that I'm hoping with, just to be lazy so I don't have to take out all these things off. There we go. You go there. You can go there, and then you can go there. Now we'll squidge that together, and now we've got our upside down set of M4 mag pouches in there. Now let's see if they work in a similar way. Yes, yes, yes. I believe that's a yes. There is stuff in the way, because there is extra things in the bottom there, there's a little bit of a crunch at the bottom, but you can indeed do that. I think you can see it's kind of like bending a little bit because it's pushing, as it gets to the bottom, it's grabbing onto the cordy bits that are at the bottom there, whereas if I do it on the back one here, which has got the eyelets at the top, it doesn't seem to do that at all. So I think your best bet, if you do want to run it without the elastic things, is to put the insert in the right way round, but then remove the cordage, so you've got these little top flippy bits, because they'll also help you to see where the magazine needs to go in the pouch in order to sit it in as well. So yeah, there you go. That is pretty darn snazzy. Now, I did mention earlier that I have a plate carrier which I want to put these into, and I do kind of have one here which I already built, and this is in the Kreuzzotter camouflage. So this is the Novritsch camo pattern which they made up themselves. Here it is next to the green. Now these are my two favourite ones, just because this, to me, this one here is quite operatory, and I feel like it's, you know, it kind of like works in all environments. It works in woodland, and it also looks cool if you're like CQB or doing like more urban type things. I feel like this is quite in its place because it's just like kind of general kind of, yeah, operatory type colour. Whereas I love the Kreuzzotter too because it's just very camo-y and hidden. And I've got the Kreuzzotter ghillie suit, which just makes you super hidden. I've got a load of other Kreuzzotter bits coming, which I'm going to be showing you, like the ghillie shoulder piece and the boonie and stuff like that. So we've got a lot of camo stuff to go through, which I'm very excited about. But I love the fact that this is like super camo-y, and also you'll see on this one on the sides, I've actually got my little the Novritsch pistol magazine holsters mounted onto the side mollies too. So when you're wearing this thing, and this one I will put on, so I need to unclip this one here and put this on here like this. There we go. So that goes on there, just like so, and then I'll pull this little bottom clip around. And that bottom elastic actually makes it really comfortable, to be honest with you. Yeah, it makes it really comfortable here, because I used at the minute the Helicon Training mini rig, which is here. So this is my Helicon Training mini rig, and the thing I love about it, which I also don't love at the same time, is the fact it's not really modular, because it's got the two pistol, or I also use them for VSR 10 magazines, and it's got two M4 mag pouches here, and this bottom bit you have an insert where you can put in two more M4 magazine pouches if you want to. I love it because it's just, you don't really need to do anything to it, but it's not modular in any sense. And also these straps here, they don't have any elastic on them at all. So you kind of like set it to your body, and something which I find bothers me quite a bit is that my breathing, when it's restricted, I find it quite effective to me. So it takes like a lot out of me when I feel like I've just got like a I can't breathe. Whereas because this is elasticated, it moves with me, but it still like stays in place. I don't know if this is a weird thing or if anybody else experiences it, but I find that when I'm wearing something which is like just really solidly clamped onto me, if my rib cage can't move around a lot, I just find myself getting a lot more out of breath more often, which is why I'm trying to like run belts a bit more at the moment, because I don't really have anything I can wear which allows me to have that movement. Like plate carriers as well can have that effect because they're just like on you, but then if you have them looser, you have that movement, but then everything's a little bit wobbly. So there's like this fine middle ground which I'm trying to walk on, and you know, maybe this is gonna help that, because it's got that elastic, and as you see, as I breathe, it moves with me, which is very good. So with this one, I've actually got the SMG insert in there, and as you can see, I don't actually have any SMG magazines in there. Instead, I've got my VSR 10 magazines. I put the insert in upside down as well, so I don't have those pull cord things on the top, because with my little VSR 10 magazines, I don't really want to have those in there. They do sit really low though, because as you can see, the size of the magazine goes right down to the bottom of the pouch. So I am going to be 3D printing some little blocks that I can put in the bottom of the pouches, which will raise these magazines up to probably just about there, something like that. And I don't know if I will put any like front or back clampy bits on there just yet to hold it a bit more in place, because they are a little bit loose in there, but I'd be happy to run this out in the field like that, because I don't really jiggle around too much when I play, and there's definitely like they're being held in place as they are at the moment, and this is, yeah, a nice comfy easy way to use those. I've got one in the side pouch as well there, so I've got lots of magazines that I can use when I go play my airsoft. But the extra thing which we haven't looked at yet is the fact that you can use this with the Novritsch plate carrier if you want to as well. So here's the Kreuzzotter plate carrier, because all of the camos always have to match, because it's very odd I don't like using camos that don't match with each other, apart from the Kreuzzotter and the green, because the Kreuzzotter and the green go together really well. Oh my days, look at that. Oh, I'm so grey. You've got the grey pouches on the side of the chest rig here, and they match with the green really nicely. So if you do go for Kreuzzotter as your base, and you want to get pouches, and Kreuzzotter pouches are out of stock, then you can still get the green ones, which look really good. Now, if we want to put this on the plate carrier, there's a few things that we need to do. First of all, we need to take off our front flap here, because this needs to go away. Secondly, we need to put on our adapter plate. And what this adapter plate does is it essentially consolidates all of the Velcro while also making it a little bit bigger too, because this is a little bit oversized, or it attaches to a lot of places where there's a lot of Velcro not there on the plate carrier. So by putting this on the plate carrier, a little bit like, let's just go there, like that, we now have a full bed of Velcro for this to attach to. And in order to get this attached on there, I need to take this back piece off. Oh, all of these wonderful Velcro noises. I'll then unclip that. That's unclipped, unclip that, de-Velcro that, and then I'll take the, actually no, I'm gonna leave those clips on. I'm gonna leave those clips on. Take that off there and that off there. Now these side clips, I believe you can also remove them too. Yeah, just like this. So we take these clips here, and we can just slide the fabric along them, and then we can slide them off just like that. We'll do that again on this side, slide that off, and lastly, clip number 4, slide that off, and then we come to our carrier, we'll clip it in the top, we'll clip it in on the other side, and then press that down, and now, just like that, I have changed my plate carrier to having the modular rig on the front of it there, just like that, and I can put that on. Oh, there we go. Although my microphone is going to be very sad. There we go. Boom, just like that. My modular rig is now on my plate carrier. I think I've put on weight because, oh no, wait, there we go. My modular chest rig is now on my plate carrier. I've got these mags all in here like so. I've got my little side mags on. They're lifted off my body, and I can still kind of be airsoft effective, just like that. And that looks, look, it's cool. It's low profile too. Well, it's only really as wide as the magazines. You can put whatever you want in there as well. Like, I suppose if you were running an M4 or even a DMR, you could have a row of like M4 or DMR mags in the back, and then in the front you could have the SMG one and have your pistol mags in there. You've also got a loader. You could put your loaders in there as well. So you've always got BBs ready to go, or magazines for whatever it is that your rig is using. Or maybe you want to put your speed loader in your side pistol bit there, just like that. There we go. That there is the new modular chest rig from Novritsch, and you could use it with your plate carrier, or you can use it as its own standalone bit and customize the F out of it. And I like that. I think that's cool. It's also, actually, last note as well, it's also quite a bit wider than other chest rigs that you may find out there. So for example, I've got this Viper one here, and if I hold these against each other, you'll see that the Novritsch one is like an entire row of molly wider than you would get with the Viper one. So I think that's like an entire SMG mag. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I've got an SMG insert. This was an SMG insert that comes with the Viper one, or you can get for the Viper one, but it only holds 4 SMG magazines, or 4 VSR mags, or 4 pistol mags, or 4 mag loaders, whereas with the Nov one you actually get 5 in there. So being that little bit wider actually gives you a lot more utility, and it fits the plate carrier perfectly well. So yeah, I like that. Good stuff. So well done, Dag. I'm a fan of this one. I really like this one. The textile stuff from Nov is always great. Like the quality of the fabric and the stitching and the laser cutting. Mwah, I'll never get any issues with them. So I'm sure you're gonna love it too. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. A little bit of a longer one this time, but I do enjoy this kind of format of video because I find it a bit more casual, a bit more like easygoing, less in your face, and a bit more personable as well. So if you enjoy these longer videos where I take a bit more of a, you know, casual look at items and kind of show them off a little bit more organically to you, let me know in the comments below. And if you made it this far, make sure you hit that big old subscribe button. Thanks for sticking around, thanks for watching the content, and I will see you in the next one. Stay fresh, everybody. Stay fresh.